Welcome to the Nap Time Podcast. I'm your host, Alexander Dalen. And this is my other co-host, Robert Lopez.
Time, Robert. Every time I introduce myself, you fucking laugh at me.
Well,
it makes me feel self-conscious.
I know. Well, yeah, I think we need to work on it. We need to work on it.
We need to work on everything. But don't worry. That's what starting something new gets you. You got to work on it.
Oh, how are you doing today, Robert?
Oh, I'm doing all right. When you came over, we got fucking Wendy's. That was nice. That was delicious. That was good as fuck. I actually bought Taco Bell this morning for fucking breakfast, and I saved your Crunchwrap.
You didn't tell me that until now.
Yeah, because then we were like, go to Wendy's, and I was like, okay.
I feel like you're gonna fucking lie. I feel like you're fucking lying to me, because that fucking doofy smile.
Well, it's not yours anymore.
Like you just told me that specifically on the podcast, so I could be like, oh, dude, you're my friend. I'm so glad you got me this Crunchwrap. And as soon as the episode's over, you're just like, ha, bitch.
Yeah,
got him, dumbass. Where are you going? Where are you? Oh, you did. I open it. It's just sauce packets.
You already have a salad now.
I do. I already have a salad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you already ate a fucking burger.
I did. I ate a chicken sandwich.
If you want to leave it here, that's fine too.
I ate a chicken sandwich. I had Baconator fries, and I've got a full salad waiting for me.
But I wasn't lying.
Yeah, you are. You're an American hero. They don't serve breakfast where I am.
What?
And it makes me mad. I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, Danny, my girlfriend, Danny. I'm like, Danny, get up. And like I defibrillate her where I put like my fist on like her, and I just like shake her awake, and I'm just like, there's Taco Bell breakfast, wake up.
See, that gets fucking results.
It gets results. And she's like, all right, let me get dressed. And we get in the car and we get down there, and every time we just missed it, because we just barely missed it. And by the time we finally get up on time. We get up there with plenty of time to spare. We get down to Taco Bell, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, hello, can I get an AM Crunchwrap? They're like, we don't serve breakfast here. And I'm like, bullshit, get your manager.
Riot. I want my fucking Crunchwrap.
That's what makes people riot.
That's stupid. Why don't they sell that? Their breakfast is like the best part of Taco Bell.
I don't know. Because quite frankly, I feel like that's what's causing such unrest in our society nowadays.
It's the lack of Taco Bell breakfast.
It's the lack of Taco Bell AM Crunchwraps. Because apparently some ass backwards fucking societies, some ass backwards manager thought it was a good idea not to serve breakfast. You know how many people that makes upset? You know how much that makes me upset?
I know how much it makes you upset. I'm guaranteeing that it makes a lot of other people upset as well.
I want knives duct taped to my arms and to let me loose inside of the establishment. So
I am the perfect being.
So I might spin around like a Beyblade.
Like a fucking Beyblade.
Like a little Beyblade, and let that shit rip.
It's like I'm getting closer, and if you're in the way of my flailing arms by the time I get over there, it's you who just got hit. It's you who hit yourself.
And she tries to comfort me, like she always says, "Oh, it's okay. There's always other. No, don't worry, honey. Don't worry. There's plenty of other breakfast." And then I'm just screaming, "I want to die! I want to fucking die!"
Oh my god!
And I scream. We got Wendy's breakfast, and that's where I found out their breakfast fucking rules.
I've still yet to try Wendy's breakfast. They don't seem like a place known for their breakfast.
They just started. Their breakfast baconators are the tits.
It has hollandaise sauce, eh?
I think it's hollandaise sauce. I'm willing to put dollars to titties. It's hollandaise sauce.
Dollars to dicks.
Dollars to dicks. Dollars to titties.
I'm glad we caught that on recorded.
My exasperation and acid reflux from that jalapeno chicken sandwich. I really need to move away from the mic whenever I'm doing that. It upsets my girlfriend when I burp real loud sometimes.
You do that fucking belch scream? Just
I do that a lot. And then I also have like comedic timing, like comedically timed farts. Whenever she talks and it goes silent, I just fucking rip one. She gets real upset by it.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I fucking love that.
I used to have perfectly timed farts. I don't know why, but it's just really it's just I don't know why, but it's whenever I get really excited or I have an argument with someone, I get real fucking gassy. I get real.
That's your fucking system kicking into overdrive. Like, you ever seen that documentary about the dragons? Like, when under stress, they'll start building up gas in their gas bladder to fire at people, or they'll start like moving their food around so they're gonna throw up. It's like you, except the opposite end, where you just like shotgun shit. Just bam.
I take a lot. I you know what? My shits have been regulated, but a lot of my shenanigans start with me taking a fat nasty shit, like a mad fat shit.
It's so disgusting.
I think it's because I think one of the things is I get real hyper. So like whenever I talk real fast, I suck in a lot of air. And it makes me gassy. It makes me want to.
You're swallowing air like a fucking fish. Just.
I am. Like, I'm just like. Oh, speaking of like that, my girlfriend likes to make like induced panic attacks on her in the store. Like we have a mask. Like we have to have masks on whenever we're walking around Target window shopping. And then she's like, "Are you giving me sass?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What are you gonna fucking do about it?" And she goes. And then she has to stop because she gave herself an anxiety attack because she fucking breathes.
I did that to myself once. Why the fuck? That was one of the most like someone said that to me. They were like, "Yeah, you'll have a fucking breathing fit if you like just
you just hyperventilate.
You make yourself hyperventilate." And I fucking did that, and I went onto the ground, and I had to just go slow, and I was fighting back this incredible guttural urge inside of my psyche, inside of my lizard brain that said, "No, breathe fast, breathe fast."
Yeah, she does.
It's horrible. Why would she do that?
She does that like 3 times every time we walk into the store.
That's brain damage, dude.
I know. I'm surprised she's not brain damage yet. She gives herself brain damage. She might have brain damage. I might have brain damage. Who knows? Somebody might have brain damage and not know about it.
Brain damage.
Can you imagine having brain damage and not knowing about it?
No. Because I'd have brain damage then, man.
What if you did?
If I had fucking brain damage, I would hope that it wouldn't alter who I am as a human being. But I guess if I already had brain damage, then I'm already defined.
Could you imagine having an anxiety attack in a store and you just struck simple?
You're struck simple, just like
you just struck simple, and you're sitting there, you're just like the baked chips taste like cheddar and sour cream.
I'd want to go the way of the fucking One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Just big native man stands over me and just puts a pillow over my face.
Well, could you imagine if somebody did that in Target? They just fucking killed you.
It's the same actor. He just pops up. He's like, "Hey, my time is come." He sets down his bag of like scented lotions.
What was it? It reminds me of that. You know that SCP, the one that's an IKEA.
Oh, I love that IKEA SCP.
It's a big fucking IKEA.
There's a whole game about that too.
Is there?
Yeah, you go into IKEA and you survive.
Is it good?
It's pretty fucking good, and it's infinite. It's infinitely building. It's dope.
I've never been in an IKEA. I want to go in an IKEA.
I've never been too. I hear they have meatballs.
I hear they have really good food in there. Yeah.
I want to go now. And IKEA sounds fucking fun.
IKEA does sound fun.
Oh my god.
We should factor that into it. We're going on a road trip in the fall.
Wait, is it gonna be back on?
I don't know.
Because that's a big gathering. Are you sure they're not gonna cancel it?
That is a big gathering. We're gonna have to find out.
Because if we're doing it this year or next year, because if next year. So here's the thing I've been thinking about. All the events are getting fucking canceled because of the Backstreet Boy tour. I watch a bit too much YouTube.
Is that true?
No, it's
because the Backstreet Boys?
No, the Game Grumps call it the Backstreet Boy tour because
the COVID. Oh, COVID.
Yeah, it's COVID.
Oh, I thought
because it gets flagged if you say COVID.
Oh yeah, you get demonetized.
But fuck it, we're not making
any money. We're not making any sponsors.
I just like calling it the Backstreet Boys tour.
You have
like the Backstreet Boy tour has claimed millions, and even thousands more are getting tickets daily. I was like, what the fuck?
That kind of bummed me out. I wanted to go actually see the Backstreet Boys. I was like, can we?
But no, I think since the COVID crisis is happening, all the events are getting shut down. That means the events in the following year, whenever the stuff is all over, are going to be huge. They're gonna do it better. They're gonna be more people.
I mean, we could do it both years. Yeah. We'll have to see. If not, I mean, we can go to Legoland. Want to go to Legoland?
That's so expensive, though.
But it's Legoland.
Oh, it's Legoland.
It's Legoland.
If I can meet Unikitty, then deal.
Like the actual Unikitty? Like an actual, like, genetically modified cat.
That would be so horrifying.
Can you imagine?
Business. How am I doing?
It's like Tusk. It's just a fucking...
Oh my god, it's like Tusk!
It's like a dude. It's a chick grafted into Legos. Or what? Oh, yeah, here you go. How do you do it? You went...
What was that one part where he was like floating in the water with him or like scrubbing him or something? Like
He's
just
like-
like very like erotic, very
that
kind,
fucking
loving.
movie. The one scene that upset me was he threw him in the water and he saw those other dead manatee men.
That was crazy. I have fear of water. I have what's the fear of the sea called? It's called like something phobia.
Hydrophobia?
No, that's water. Fear of water. But anyway, no, it's like being in murky water with dead corpses. I would freak.
Yeah, that would be upset. You know that it took me a while to realize that was Johnny Depp in the movie.
It's Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp, that fucking dude with the beret and the mustache.
No.
Yeah, it's Johnny Depp. And you know that?
What?
You know those two blonde chicks at the grocery store?
Yeah.
That one of those was his daughter.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would Johnny Depp act in that? That was such a weird movie.
And then what was it? The other one was Yoga Hosers, which was like a technical sequel to Tusk, which starred like his daughter and Kevin Smith's daughter. Yeah, there's two blonde chicks. One of them's Kevin Smith's daughter, and the other one is Johnny Depp's daughter.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's some weird film lore for you.
Yeah, Yoga Hosers was kind of okay. It was kind of average.
Tusk itself, it was unnerving, but not the fun kind of unnerving. It was more like, okay.
It was kind of upsetting. I think one of the things that I didn't like about it was the fact the main character, Justin Long, wasn't very compelling of a protagonist. Like, I didn't feel really... the only reason I felt bad for him was how extreme would happen to him. He was kind of an asshole, though.
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole, and there's really no, like, empathy with him.
He was a big asshole.
He was such a dick, dude.
Well, it was all based off of, like, what, a 10-second segment in a podcast?
Yeah, it was based off the fucking...
Like, yeah, imagine if a fucking guy, he can't leave. Why? Because he's become the walrus.
Because he is the walrus, dude.
He is the walrus.
He is the walrus. Yeah, no, it was a pretty... I don't know. I personally kind of liked it. Like I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was an entertaining movie.
I liked it. I just remember like looking at you guys, like you and your mom, after like we finished the movie that I brought over, and I was like, "I'm sorry," and your mom was just like, "Why the fuck did you make us watch that?"
Yeah, why'd you pick that movie? You're weird, Robert.
Yeah, she was like, "Why'd you pick that movie? You're weird."
You're weird. You're a freak.
I was like, I just saw like the trailer, and I was like, "Wow, that looks so badass."
Yeah, you were hyped. You were hyped out of all of us. I was the one who didn't want to watch it. And by the end, our roles were flipped. I was just like sitting there. I was sitting there, clinking my sodas, high-fiving, hooting and hollering. I was having a good old hoot. And you were deeply disturbed.
I can't believe your mom sat there the entire time. I was like, "Yeah, I gotta finish it now."
She's a trooper. She'll sit there and watch a movie. She likes her movies.
Oh my god.
My dad likes his movies too, but fuck, dude, that's probably a hard movie to sit down and watch. Hey, I forgot about Haley Joel Osment. They had a pretty good cast in that movie.
They did.
They did.
I don't fucking remember any of that movie.
They did.
I blocked it from my mind.
I saw it again.
You saw it
I
again?
saw it again like a month ago.
Oh my god.
And then I saw like a couple video essays when we were talking about it.
They have some really good video essays about movies online.
I like putting them on while I'm drawing.
I can't listen to anything while I'm drawing anymore. It's hard. My mind's all like going 3 places at once.
It depends for me. Like if I'm practicing and I have to like learn, I try to turn it off. But because like there's a lot of ambient noise around where I am, I have to have some audio on just to work. If I do it at night with no sound, because usually if it's like mindless work, like I'm doing line art or something or line work, then yeah, I'll put on some music or something. Well, not usually music. I'll put on like a podcast or something.
Oh man, I forgot about some podcasts. I used to listen to them, but now it's like, I keep forgetting about them.
I forget about them too. There's a lot of podcasts I gotta catch up on.
I gotta catch up on fucking everything. You guys are fucking tossing me animes left and right, and they're just like, oh, check this out, or like some cartoons or what have you. Meanwhile, I'm here just sitting fucking watching like, I don't know, Cinderella for like the 502nd time. Like, I probably cruised through every Disney movie at least 5 times.
Yeah, no, because there's so much good stuff coming out right now. What was it? I finally saw Promare I think a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I own it on Amazon now.
I gotta watch that.
It's so good. It is like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's just animator porn. That's all it is. It's just these amazingly animated scenes, and it's just really rad.
That sounds dope as fuck.
I was smiling at some parts because I was just like, this is fucking rad.
I love Kill la Kill.
I like Kill la Kill. I like Gurren Lagann. I liked Little Witch Academia. What was the other ones? Lua Loca. I think they worked on Dead Leaves. They have a similar animation style. I think it was that part of Gainax before Trigger popped off. I don't remember.
I have no idea. You guys are like way more into anime than I. I mean, I love it. I love all like the cartoons and everything. Anything animated, really. But it's like I don't have the knowledge.
It depends. If I really like an animator or an artist, I'll fucking go down the rabbit hole.
See, that sounds good.
I always go down the rabbit hole. Like, what was it with Evangelion? Because I remember I loved Yo Yoshinari. Is like one of my favorite artists. So I just like stalked like all of his not discography, all his filmographies. And no, I like following like all their projects because it's really interesting to see it.
I do that with one artist. His name is Xavier Hussin. He's a French artist, and he did Dofus. He did the art for the Dofus game. He did the art for the Wakfu game. He was the art director for Wakfu and Dofus Book 1. It's fucking dope. The animation in Dofus Book 1, the Julia?
Yeah.
It's just fucking insane.
Give me book 2. I want book 2.
I don't think they ever will come out with a book 2.
Why not?
Because the game kind of takes up place from there.
Oh, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, why the fuck name it Book 1? Fuck these guys.
I know. Why would you call it Book 1 if you're not going to come up with a sequel?
Because in French it's spelled livre, which sounds cool.
That's like saying Doug the Pug, Volume 1 of 4.
Volume 1 of 4 or something. It was like Part 1.
Part 1. And then it's just like after that, it's like, no, we're not making a part 2 or part 3. That was just to sound cool.
I kind of want to do that now just to fuck with people. I'll make a fucking film that's just like a short film or something. Part 1. I'll name it fucking Part 1. That'll be it.
Just call it the trilogy.
The trilogy.
Playboy the trilogy.
Playboy the trilogy.
What up, Playboy? The trilogy.
The trilogy.
The trilogy.
Oh my god. But no, if I have some issues where people are just like yelling at me like, you know, you need to watch this anime, and I'm like, I'm still working on this anime, and he's like, but that that part's already out. What are you talking about? And I was like, no, I gotta watch the English version. He's like, what? Why aren't you watching the Japanese version? I'm like, because I don't speak fucking Japanese. I don't speak your Tojo talk.
Speak your Tojo. Well, you know what? I tend to do that. I don't procrastinate. I do feel guilty whenever I'm not drawing, and I'm like playing League or something. But there's just times where I'm just like, all right, screw it. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch this.
Mood, same. I definitely have that huge fucking like. I'm still trying to work on that for me, where it's I feel ashamed whenever I don't draw or practice or like try and progress something.
Yeah.
But it's like in the few like there have been times where like I get up, draw, and then go to sleep and draw. Or like draw until I go to sleep. And those times are very few because I get burnt out so bad, and then it's like 2 weeks of me never touching a pencil.
Yeah, usually for me it's like wake up, jack off, eat food, jack off, go to bed. But there's those rare days. I used to be able to do that. I used to draw for 8 hours a day. That was like a year or two ago, I think last. But like I think what happened was because I would wake up at like 5 a.m. and I would walk down to the painting studio and I would draw all day till like 11 o'clock at night. But I got like a really bad fever from it. And I got so sick, I was out for like 2 weeks, and then I just lost it, and I just had to pace myself after that. Now I can't do it as much anymore.
You got a fucking fever?
I got a fever. I got sick.
What the fuck?
I got a fever from drawing too much.
That's Nutter Butters.
Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I definitely needed to learn, or I guess pace myself. I think that's one thing you do is you burn yourself out because you shouldn't be doing like 8 hours a day. I guess I should be doing like maybe like 1.5 or maybe 2 hours of at least concentrated like focused stuff, and then if I'm dicking around, maybe like a couple hours of dicking around or something.
Hell yeah.
Or like fucking around wearing snapbacks and shit.
Wearing snapbacks.
Looking
like a cool motherfucker. Go out to the bar, meet a semi-decent chick. Both y'all get drunk, taking Java shots left and right, being like, bro! What's good, bruv? How's it going, bruv?
Bro!
Bro.
Fucking...
Oh, bro! My fucking Uber Eats is here.
You just walk up to the lady and you just tell her, you're paying for my drink, you filthy fucking whore.
So,
did you do that?
No, she did that to me.
Oh.
She bought me drinks. It was weird. So last year, when I was literally about a year from now, back when I was working at the separate job, it was me and some other friends, and we go to the bar because we're like, fuck it, payday, we're gonna make it fucking work. And the first bar, which is right up here by Santa Fe, the bridge was closed. So like everyone goes over to the other bar in town that's also owned by the Santa Fe Brewing Company. And there's like tons of people. It's fucking great. It's popping off. Everyone's walking around, talking, having a good time. We're getting drunk. We're getting shit faced. We're keeping it mellow. We're keeping it good.
Yeah.
And my Asian friend just fucking half a beer. He's gone. Meanwhile, me and the other guys are like on our 5th or 6th. We're just like knocking him back. And he's like, "Whoa, man, this is crazy." So we sit down, we're smoking cigarettes, we're chilling, we're talking, and this lady just comes out and is just like, "Hey, you go looking pretty good. Like, where are you from?" He's like, "I'm from Taiwan." "Oh, that's okay, whatever." And she just like walks away, and then walks over to our other friend. They fucking start chatting it up. And she's just shit-faced, and she offers to buy us drinks and everything. Just like fucking Java shots, which is like Java beer. It was pretty good. And I was like, I've had enough to drink. I'll take it, but I'm just going to take a little sip. And she's like, "No, fucking pussy. Shoot it back. Knock it back." And I was just like, and she just kept chanting, "Pussy, pussy, pussy," all fucked up. And I was like, fuck it. We knocked it back. She was like trying to pass around cigarettes. She's like, "Hey, you guys like cigarettes?" We're like, yeah, we got cigarettes. We're all fine. She's like, no, this is a special cigarette." "What? Special cigarette? It's weed." "Oh, it's weed." "Shut up. You're gonna get us all caught. Do you want some weed?" And some of our friends take the cigarette and they're just like, "Okay, but you need to calm down." She's like, No, I'll tell you what needs to go down. One of you fine young gentlemen." She's probably like 40.
She hot?
No. She's like, "Which one of you fine young gentlemen you're gonna be taking me home tonight?" She says it like home tonight. I was like, I'll pass, dude. I'm
Take
good.
it.
And then fucking our other friend, I'll tell you his name later, he just fucking goes, "Okay, let's go." He stands up, fucking walks away.
What a
And we're
man.
just like, damn, dude. He fucking came back a bit later. He was like, you know what? She was too fucked up. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I've always wanted to have some of those experiences. Although I've never drank before. I've never like, but those stories sound so fun. That's what makes it so tempting. Yeah, sometimes it sounds fun. Because I know my girlfriend Danny, she drinks, she goes to the bars and stuff like that, and she goes bar hopping, and because I think one of these days I will get. I still don't like it. Like every time we go, I think we went to Red Robin a couple days ago, and she ordered a drink, and I had a sip. I was like, man, this is disgusting. I can't.
What kind of drink she have?
It was some fruity drink. It's like a tropical drink or something. It was like a little tiki head. But no, I don't know. It just doesn't taste good, man. But I said I'd be willing to try it if there was somebody like prepped, like arm cocked, ready to go, just fucking slug me out, ready to go, put me night night as soon as I get rowdy.
Oh god.
Because I think that's one of the things I definitely am like afraid of. Because like I think you know my history around like my family and how bad they are.
I don't think you have the right genes. Like I've seen a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of people while they're drunk, and they always, drunks always get sappy and they talk about their families, and you can clearly see, like, if they say that their family was violent when they were drinking, then they are violent, and like if their family says their other, or if the family's like has issues controlling alcoholism, then like it's all genetics, I think. So it can be bad.
I think it's genetic. I think it's learned behavior. It's definitely learned behavior. Because if you hang around bad drunks all your life, I guess it's gonna be a bad one. I don't know. It depends. It's not. It's probably not in my cards at the moment. I need to find some dude who can knock me out one punch.
The only thing that I'm concerned is like, as long as you don't get hooked. So like one night shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, no, I think that's my biggest concern.
But your IBS is gonna act up.
I'm gonna take a fat shit, dude.
You're gonna shit yourself.
I will.
Like Saki used to do that to me. Saki used to give me the fucking runs.
You're selling it, dude. You're selling it to me.
Right? This one guy in the mall who was selling me a Saki tea set, or not a tea set, just a Saki set. And he was just like, you Americans, all the time, you fucking chug, those, shot. No. You put this in warm water and you sip. He like leaned in, got real close to me. He was like, sip. It's very sensual. That's how I fell in love with Saki, even though it gave me the shits. But no, ever since I started living here with Shanqing, we eat rice all the time, so I'm immune to it now. Apparently eating rice is the same as like...
Because Saki's rice-based.
Yeah.
It's a rice-based drink.
Yeah, but like, I thought it was the alcohol in there. Because it's fermented rice milk. I have no fucking idea.
Isn't that stuff high in fiber?
They have different types of sake where you can get pulp sake, which still has like gooey bits of rice in there. Yeah. Is rice high in fiber?
I know brown rice kind of is. I think brown rice is.
That's nuts. That's Nutter Butters.
It's nuts.
Oh, have you seen our friend's new YouTube?
Oh, Alex?
Yeah. We should peep him out. We should shout him out.
I liked, commented, and subscribed.
I commented too. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know what? I found his YouTube. I saw his YouTube on his Facebook page a while ago, and I tried looking for it because it's Fat Panda.
It's Fat Panda with two T's.
I know.
PHATT.
I know, and I couldn't find it because I accidentally put in one T, and I guess that's why
I couldn't find it either.
I was like, he's fake as fuck. He didn't actually start a YouTube channel. He's fucking faking it. But then
You're phony.
Then he sent me a link. He sent me a link to it.
He's got some good views.
How many views does he have?
Well, like, I think one of them has like 48. No, it's pretty good. He's just starting out.
Actually, I haven't even checked our metrics.
I don't even want to look at the views. I just want to keep crapping out episode until episode 100.
I kind of want to look at the views. I haven't looked at the views.
Go for it. You could do it.
I kind of want to see the metrics.
I don't want to.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that you're always going to look at it. You're going to measure success based on your views. I'm just curious.
I'm kind of curious too. Oh my god! But like, I've always fucking told Alex he needs to get a YouTube because he's fucking funny. He's just like, whoa, bro, fucking shooting shit. He's like, whoa, machete on the back.
I think he does need to make it like a little shorter though.
When he starts doing those raps, dude, like, whoa, machete in the back, but he's got a big butt crack. I'm like, yeah, sell it. Come on, hype up the voice. You got to do the dolphin one.
I can't fucking do it. Holy shit, I am fucking out of it. No, but yeah, you know, I think I like his videos. They're just 40 minutes.
They're really long.
He needs to cut them down. Chop
Hell
them
yeah.
up.
Break them into segments.
You need to chop them up. The episodes. Fat Panda to the rescue.
Oh my god. So what else has been up? How are you lately?
I'm doing okay. I got a car. You already know that.
It's a very nice car. You got them sweet anime babes on the back.
I got little anime stickers on it. The Weeabile. It's called
The Weeabile?
The Weeabile.
The Weeabile.
The Weeabile. No, yeah. I got a new car. Because my last two kind of broke down, so I've been saving up to get a car, and that's been a lot of fun. I signed up for that Snapshot discount for the car, where you plug it into your car and it monitors. I don't know, dude. I feel like the way I drive, because I don't know how bad it's gonna penalize me.
You drive pretty good.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't drive progressive good. I don't meet Flo's fucking standards. Judgmental bitch.
Fucking judgmental bitch. Okay, would you bang Flo?
Would I bang Flo?
She's cute, right?
If I was single and I met Flo in a bar. Yeah, no, I'd take her out. I'd take her out on a couple dates.
I'd take her out
in a couple dates before I get my quote.
Get your quote today.
Get my quote today, baby.
It's gonna be about 3 drinks until I put out.
3.
That's your quote.
That's my quote.
It's your fucking quote.
That's my insurance premium. 3 drinks.
Oh my god.
That'd be weird. What if you met that actor and she hit on you? Would you go for it?
Dude, hell yeah. That's crazy cool. I'd be like, oh, actor. You're Flo from Progressive. Hey, Flo! She's like, that's not my real name. I'd be like, oh, it is tonight.
It is now, you stupid bitch.
You stupid bitch. You became one of those actors who became too famous, and now we can only know you as Flo. Change your fucking name to Flo.
Your gender and the role you acted in define you.
Like Daniel Radcliffe.
You fucking woman. And then you drag her by the hair to your bed.
What? That was like Luke Skywalker. He
Mark
couldn't
Hamill?
get any. Yeah, he couldn't get any acting jobs because they were like, no.
He became the fucking
Or
Joker.
Luke Skywalker. He became the Joker?
He voiced the Joker in the cartoon series.
Oh no way! I didn't know.
He's a fucking famous voice actor.
Oh neat.
He voices a lot of cartoons.
Cool.
He's done like voices in like Adventure Time, Gravity Falls. I think he was in Gravity Falls. Yeah, he was in Gravity Falls. He's like, you can recognize his voice. No, it was Harrison Ford. Because I think it was like a huge thing, even in like the Indiana Jones movies, that he was like fucking Han Solo.
Oh my god, true.
Yeah, you know what? He didn't get a lot of roles. Well, he did get a lot of roles, but I think you get pigeonholed in the whole Han Solo thing. Didn't the fucking I can't remember what the guy from Chewbacca didn't do anything. He died.
Oh god.
Yeah, he died. And I don't know about the midget. I don't know if the midget cooked alive in the robot or not. In R2-D2.
It was like one of those bowls from that torture device. You put them in the giant bowl and you just set a fire around it.
Oh yeah, the iron bowl.
Yeah, cooks them alive.
That's upsetting.
And then their blood mist steam comes out the nose. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
You just see R2-D2.
And then he just fucking died.
Yeah,
you see him fucking his head spinning around, squirting blood.
Oh my god.
Fucking George Lucas, he's got to cut that out.
The actor under Chewbacca's mask is just like, we having barbecue today?
Are we having
I smell barbecue.
Did I smell
Craft table time.
Do I smell brisket? Because that is one dead midget in there.
Shit.
Yeah, have you seen Little People in Atlanta?
No, is it good?
It's just a bunch of midget women, and they're more spiteful.
Oh, they're spiteful? Why are they so spiteful?
Because
What do they have to be spiteful
'cause
about? They
they're
live in a
women.
candy factory.
Because they're women.
Okay, one's being mean towards dwarves, the other's being like sexist.
This is both.
Getting hit from both sides.
This is both.
Well,
This
what
is
do they do?
heinism and this is fucking sexism.
Perfect. I
Well,
love it. Combo.
It's like the fucking... I mean, like, there's like... I think one of them's like from fucking Russia. And like the women are just I don't know. They're petty to each other. And then there's one that's just like, I don't know why the fuck they're friends with her. Because she's a mean old bitch. She's just a mean old bitch. Like, just fucking facts, dude. All she does...
Baba Yaga.
Yeah, fucking... They might as well call her Baba Yaga. She's a mean old bitch.
She a mean old bitch.
Mean old bitch. Anyways, she fucking... She has this thing where she has like a boyfriend, and she's trying to one up this other chick who's getting engaged, and she's like getting married and stuff like that. So she's like forcing and peer pressuring her boyfriend into fucking like proposing to her. And whenever he's like, honey, I don't feel comfortable with this. I feel like we can have like we can get married later. And I feel like you're just using this to feel important in your friend group. And not only that, but I feel like you're also using me. And I feel very, very violated. And I don't feel good about it. And then she just goes,
oh, that's great.
you're gonna give me that fucking ring, or you're not getting shit. I'm fucking leaving you. and then he gets a fucking ring because he's forced to. And then like the lady's just like, yeah, my dad got fucking ass AIDS or something. And she's just like, oh my god, look at this ring.
Fucking hell.
Look at this ring. Yeah, she's a mean old bitch.
What the fuck?
Listen, I'm not sexist. I fucking believe women can be are more individually skilled and can be are more intellectual in many aspects. However, they can't fucking work together for shit.
Oh my god, they go the way of the fucking Lord of the Flies.
Well, see, boys are dumb as fuck. That's my thing. Men are dumb as fuck. We're dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I can agree.
Like what? Like we get angry at each other. We just go, "Oh yeah, you stupid cunt," and then we punch each other, and then like we just forget what we're arguing
Fight in
about.
the dirt streets. They'd be like, "You want to go eat some Dairy Queen?"
Yeah, then we go. You want to go to my house for some mac and cheese
A beer.
and a beer?
I can
And
go for a beer.
But then like women will fucking hold on to that for years. They don't hit you physically. They hit you for the rest of your life.
Why even be friends?
If you cross a woman, you losing everything, dude.
Oh my god.
I talked to this about Danny, my girlfriend. I was talking to her about it. She's like, yeah, it's true.
What?
Yeah.
She confirmed it?
She's like, yeah, it's true.
Oh, that's one. Oh, I hate it when people do that.
Well, it's like, fuck, dude. It's fucking fact. We're dumb. I'm not trying to be sexist here. And I feel like this is gonna bite me in the ass like 80 episodes in.
No, it's fucking fine. We're all stupid apes floating on a fucking rock, acting like we're the center of the universe, and eventually we're gonna get snuffed out like a candle burning twice as bright, twice as fast. Don't worry, it's not gonna be long until no one's here to remember.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a fucking blip. But then I guarantee you, like, I'm gonna release a comic and they're like, hey, that's that fucking guy that said women aren't equal
During the whole fucking like world apocalypse
during
scenario.
the world apocalypse, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, listen, I'm not going to defend myself. I said what I said. Take it out of fucking context.
Don't give them the right.
Don't
give them the permission to just fuck with you.
Okay, don't do it.
Please.
Please. Next day, the fucking New York Times takes me out of context. That'd be great.
That'd be great. I love that.
We'd get a million views.
That'd be fucking weird.
This episode would get a fucking million views.
It's just fucking like, hey, it's slow news day. You said you hate women, right? I didn't say that specifically. Okay. He types in hates all women.
Fucking hate.
Virgin podcaster hates all women.
Incel podcaster hates women.
You fucking plebe. You fucking little baby man.
Little baby man.
Little baby man.
Little baby man. But baby man.
Oh my god.
That'd be fucked up if the New York Times did that to me.
I'd fucking love that.
What'd you do if like you just like see cameras outside of like my house and they're like filming me and they're like, baby man.
Baby man.
Baby man. It's like CNBC. It's like MSNBC. You got fucking.
Baby man.
You got CNN doing it. The protests just end and they're all fucking focused on me.
Oh my god, you'd be dead.
That'd be horrible. I'd get fucking crucified.
I'd just watch. I'd be like, yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, they're just fucking.
I'm going on record to say that I do not share the views of my podcasting brother, but I do agree that he is a sexist pig, a virgin, plebeian, baby man.
Yeah, you do just this whole fucking just statement. You're just like,
oh my god, I'm on a fucking podium.
It is to my dismay and to my and to great and to something that saddens me the most that my friend, my longtime friend, turned out to say such ignorant, sexist, and belligerent things that not only hurt the community, but the morals that the Nap Time podcast was built upon. The very foundation. He shattered that. He took that away from us, and for that, we're gonna kill him.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna quarter. We're gonna draw him. We're gonna string him up like a goddamn pig, and we're gonna fuck it. What is it called? Exsanguinate. We're gonna exsanguinate. What was it you were talking about?
Those fucking. Oh no! I wish Nick was here to talk about that. He's to talk about. Next episode, we'll get him as a guest.
We need to.
You can talk. Anyways, fun fact. You're gonna get next episode. You're gonna see goats getting exsanguinated. And their heads sawn off. That's the next story. You can look forward to that.
I didn't think that was a real thing that could happen to someone.
That's creepy.
That's terrifying. I would load up on guns.
That would make me move. I would leave. I would leave the first time
I would.
do that.
I would leave. Oh god.
Like if someone sawed off my dog's head and like exsanguinated it, like just drained it of blood, I'm gone, dude.
Oh god.
That's not the people I want in my neighborhood.
Oh no.
That's not the neighborhood I want to be around.
I didn't think that cults were still around, but whatever.
Yeah, of course, cults are still cool.
Did you hear about that one time that this fucking this dude's dog bit a person, a neighbor, and then the cops got called over, and this one cop, just really weird and really rude, was just like, okay, we're gonna put down your dog, and he's like, oh no, this is so terrible, I can't believe we have to put down my dog, but he did bite him. And then, so the cop fucking shoots the dog point blank as it's wagging its tail.
Oh yeah.
And then the other guy comes over and is like, okay, we have to double check and make sure the thing doesn't have rabies. Because if the person that your dog bit has rabies, we're gonna have to get him in, and you're gonna have to pay for that. And he's like, okay, how do we do that? And they were like, we need you to saw your dog's head off.
Oh yeah, he told him to saw his own dog's head off.
Didn't just tell him, made him. He did it.
I forgot.
And then the cop said, no, we're taking you to jail right now if you don't saw off your dog's head. And he was like, I don't understand. What do you mean? He's like, sir, you're not being complicit. I need you to take that dog and I need you to saw its head off. I was like, what the fuck?
What would you do if someone told you to saw your own dog's head off?
Oh, I'd fucking tackle the cop. No. I understand that little fucker was a bitch and bit someone, but no, I'm not sawing a dog's head off. That's very unhealthy. That's very unclean. That is not a professional environment that you do that in.
You know, it's so funny. I sometimes I feel just like sometimes people aren't like cops aren't cops.
Oh, they're not. They're just people, dude.
I know they're people, but it's like sometimes it's like they kind of just fell asleep during like academy training or something like that. Or they're just giving anybody who goes to an online seminar a fucking. They need to screen those guys better.
Oh, man. We were fucking... me and our friends, well, we were ditch digging. We were doing some work for facilities this summer. We were talking about that. We were like, what if we just said, fuck it, we need a better screening system for cops? Boom. What if we put an AI in charge? The AI can be the police system, or the AI can be the screening system to screen the cops. Like you keep it on your phone or on a body cam that you wear around for like 2 years before you could become a cop.
That'd be kind of cool if they had like screening and stuff like that.
That'd
like
be crazy
AI.
badass. But they definitely need to be screened better. Like fuck.
They do. They really need to be screened better because sometimes I think police officers get. I know there's a lot of really good cops out there.
Oh, there's tons.
There's tons of good cops.
But the bad cops stand out even better. It's contrast.
It is terrible because it's like what's more interesting to watch is what would you watch, like a cop actually doing his job, being a good officer.
What was that one really nice officer who went to the poor neighborhood and played basketball with all the kids?
Yeah, he played.
Brought them ice cream, brought them drinks. They didn't have hats in the sun, so he brought them like hats. There's tons of good examples.
There's tons of good examples, and I think we all ignore them sometimes. Yeah, but there's just that there's those really bad ones that just kind of just need to be pulled under the reins.
What the fuck? Oh, I was talking about this too. My father served in Vietnam and for the Air Force, and he had an Army general friend, or not a general, but like he was a leader. I can't remember the rank, but so one of his men died in a hole trying to fight a Vietnamese soldier.
Yeah.
So my father's friend at the time, who was the leader, goes into the village by himself and says, "You guys need to tell us where this person is, or where the army is. You need to tell us right now, or else I'm going to kill everyone here." And the village is like, "We've already sworn allegiance. We've told you everything, and we sworn not to talk to them. We have no idea." And he killed fucking all of them. It was like terrible. It's like, how do you let someone become a high-ranking person anywhere in the army?
It's fucking terrible. Sometimes people just abuse that power.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's
yeah, no, it's that's the thing is, I think one thing is they're not very good at psychologically, like assessing people very well.
And what was it? Truly crazy people are very good at hiding it or some crap.
Like they're very good at hiding. And like the thing is, like a lot of trauma. I think a lot of people like debated like people in World War II are a lot tougher than people in like Vietnam. I guarantee you that's not true. The only difference why there were a lot more people like with PTSD in Vietnam is because they actually had a word for it.
That's a good point.
They had a fucking word for it. They didn't know what to call that shit in World War I and II.
When did they start calling it shell shock?
They called it shell shock, and I think in like World War II. I think after World War I or World War II.
Because didn't they actually think that it was the bombs that rattled their brain or something?
Yeah, they thought it fucking rattled their brain, but they thought that's how ass backwards we were. Like just like almost like not too long ago.
That far back, I'm pretty sure that we were still doing things where it's like if you cut open your skull, the demons fly out, and if you drain your blood, then you're fine. And
we had somewhat modern medicine, but I think we had like regular modern medicine, but we didn't have like psychologists, psychiatrists. No. They weren't really that like advanced. They didn't have a fucking word for it. They didn't have a word for PTSD until like Vietnam in like in the fucking late 60s, early 70s. Like they didn't figure that shit out. I think that's one thing we're not very good at, especially nowadays, is being able to like assess someone's like mental stability whenever they're in like a situation.
It's very hard because there's so many spectrums of just like how people feel, how they act. Some people don't even know how to deal with emotions. Some people can't deal with emotions.
Oh, and it's hard too, especially because for like me and you, we don't really have a lot of stress. You imagine being in like a position of like a dude spearing a Vietnamese man or like a police officer?
Oh God, no! You could be a soldier right now. You could be a nurse right now. You could be an officer right now. All high stress jobs. Sounds terrible. My fucking cousin was a prison guard. That was stressful for him. And he came back one day and he was like, "Yeah, I just can't imagine what cops go through." It was like, no wonder they can be crazy sometimes. I was like, some of them are already crazy, but it's definitely a high stress job. Always fucking looking over your shoulder, always scared if you're gonna get shot or killed.
Yeah, no.
Fuck. What about Charlie's in the bushes?
It's fucking nerve wracking.
I'd shit my pants.
It's nerve wracking, and when you think about like regular situations, like you don't want to move whenever there's like 4 people like calling you out and shit like that.
Right. Yeah, that is weird. Like there's this like immediate. What is it? It's like almost instinctual. You become a deer in headlights.
Yeah, like a deer. That's like it's like you're shoveling a hole when your boss told you to shovel a hole, and then like there's like 5 other people screaming at you not to shovel the hole. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shovel a hole? Or are you gonna fucking stop?
I think I'm gonna stop.
Like you're gonna scream, and then like it starts escalating.
I'm gonna stop. That actually happened between me, my first boss, and my second boss here. My second boss has to obey the first boss because that is his boss.
Yeah.
They fucking called us up and they started telling us different stuff to do. And then they started fighting each other from across the phone like, no, do this, no, do this, no, do this. But the second boss is meant to be our boss, the boss of students, who handles the students and everything.
Yeah.
So we're like, we should listen to him. And the main guy is just like, no, you listen to me. I'm his boss and all this sort of shit. And we were just going back and forth. Eventually, one of the timid guys is like, okay, I think we need to take this phone call outside. So we take the phone call outside and we're talking to the main guy, or the secondary guy. And we're just like, okay, so you want us to do this? We need to take care of the mail. We need to go clean up this place, take out the trash. Okay, that sounds good. Main guy comes out and is just like, is that him? Is that him on the phone? One of the other freaking employees, the real employees here at the school, just pops his head out the door and is like, is that him? What's he doing over there? He's like, yeah, he's on the phone with the kids. Why is he on the phone with the kids? Get him off the phone with the kids. Put him down. He's not your dad. He's not your dad. He points at me. Robert, how old are you? How old are you, son? And I was like, I'm 24. And he's like, 20 goddamn 4.
Did you say 20 goddamn 4?
No, he just like 24. But yeah, he was getting heated. And then I was like, okay, we're listening to this guy because he scares me. And then the other guy, you know the guy I'm talking about, he was like, so we're going to take the phone way down to the end of the road and we're going to call him back. I'm like, no, not after that. We're not putting him back on the phone. She's like, well, what if he calls back and he gets angry? I was like, he's not
what
here.
What if he calls back and he gets angry? Why don't they just sort it out? Why doesn't he just put the other boss on the phone with the other boss so they can get...
They did that. I don't know what they did. It was fucking funny, though, at a point. Because my nervous friend, you know, the guy who kind of sounds like this.
Yeah.
So we're doing some work outside. And the main guy does come out, and he's on the phone with the other guy. He's like, listen, no. I tell them what to do. You got the secondary work. You got the tertiary work. You need to take care of some emails. We'll get this sorted out. We'll figure it out. No. I got this. No, I got this. No, I got this. And then, without us knowing, he hangs up the phone. I kind of see him give my friend the side eye. He smells weakness. He smells blood in the water. So he's just like, so, yeah, no. I think when you bully my kids, I find it very offensive. No, if you want to come down here and settle it like a man, I'd be more than fucking willing to. All right? Okay, see you soon. And I'm looking at him like, what?
Did he actually say that?
He said that.
What?
And then, so Alex is, my friend is just like, oh no. And then he just turns around and he starts pointing at my friend. He's just laughing his ass off. He's like, I hung up the phone. He's like, I was like, oh fuck. Fucking suck, dude.
He sounds like a horrible boss.
He loves to crack jokes. I kind of like it. Whatever. He's cool. He's really lean. They're all really lean down there. They really care about the students. There's just so much like bureaucracy that like, and like this situation is just so fucked. They were not prepared to send people home and have them working at home. Shit's hit the fan in a major way.
Yeah, no, it's difficult. That's why I was glad when ASG ended the student body and I could stop being treasurer. I was like, this is great. It sounds awful, but
ASG, I don't want to be a part of ASG. That shit sounds crazy.
It's not that hard. It's just near the end of the semester I just got kind of burnt out.
I absolutely bet.
Yeah, because I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna be like repeating another semester. I'm probably gonna be take my degree and just go, and then
You gonna go to the ceremony? Walk?
No.
No.
My advisor forgot to register me.
We'll do it the next year.
I could do it next year.
Walk with Molly.
I don't feel like walking. I don't know. I don't fucking feel like walking.
I don't fucking feel like
I
walking.
don't want to fucking walk anymore.
I did that back in high school. I was, like my the teacher went up to me. He was a really nice teacher, really cool guy. He's one of my favorites. And he was just like, "So you gonna walk?" And I was like, "Nah." And he was just like, "Do it, trust me." And I did. It was lame, but I walked.
Yeah, I never walked with it because I got my GED.
You did?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I got my GED. No one really cared when I got that.
I'm sorry.
No, like it doesn't matter. Like I didn't really care about it because I didn't.
No, Dalen. I'm sorry that you're a dumbass and couldn't get it in the first try.
I'm sorry you're fucking illiterate out.
I'm sorry you're fucking stupid. No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry you couldn't fucking finish something as remedial as fucking school, you idiot.
No, I didn't even finish that. I had to go to the secondary school.
I know it was fine. Well, you still finished high school. But I just couldn't do it anymore.
That shit's crazy. I remember several of our friends just said fuck it and just left.
Yeah, you know, I got encouraged by a teacher to do it.
To leave?
Yeah. Fucking, it was the principal. The vice principal told me to.
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, it was so funny because I think what started it was I went to Walmart because I had to go get some stuff. And it just so happens, like, I was getting a shopping cart and I was like, "Oh, hello, ma'am. Let me get you a shopping cart." So I got her a shopping cart and I gave it to her. And she's like, "Oh, that's so nice of you." So I was like, "Yeah, no problem. You have a wonderful day." And then, like, after that, it turned, because I was balancing work and class and I was starting to fail. And
oh yeah, and you had to support yourself and
yeah,
you had a home.
I moved out of my parents' house when I was like 17. And no, and then I started falling off and like I just met with coincidentally that was the vice principal. I didn't know it at the time. And she's like, "Hey, you're that really nice kid I met at Walmart." I was like, "Yeah, that's me. Hi, how you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, so you're not doing too well in school." She's like, "It's perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. Have you actually considered about getting your GED?" And I was just like, "Well, no, not really." I was told a lot of things. She's like, "Well, listen, a lot of these teachers here at the high school have gotten a GED. It's not going to set you back anything. It's not going to make you any less. Go ahead and get it. It's a good idea. It'd probably be better for you because not everybody's made for school.
It's easier and it's quicker, I hear.
Yeah, it's like easier and quicker, and it's like honestly, I don't believe school is for everyone.
Definitely.
Like it's a really homogenized way to like educate like a mass amount of kids.
It's such bass-ackwards thinking that like a mold for everyone, that a singular way of teaching with singular subjects and just like what is it called, cut and paste stamp,
Like copy and paste, yeah.
copy and paste a cookie cutter,
Yeah.
that it's just like a cookie cutter, one size fits all. It's like, no, you need like everyone learns different ways, everyone likes different things, everyone works with different subjects. That's why there's specialized people in forces, jobs, everywhere. There's specialized people because we're all different.
Yeah, you really got to tailor it. It's really tailored to each person, but it's no, I mean, I think there's a lot of problems with the education. But no, she encouraged me to get my GED, and that's what I just did. She was really nice lady.
Very nice.
So yeah, and then after that, I got my magic card stolen. I went to college.
How many magic cards did you have? Fucking 5,000 worth?
I've got five 5,000 count boxes right now. I still got 20,000 cards.
You have cards?
I still have cards. I got like 20,000 cards.
I thought they were all stolen. Huh.
I got all the commons and uncommons. All the stuff that was worth money is gone.
Yeah.
Like
right at the car. Right out the car.
Right out of my car. Right out of my damn car.
That was a cool place you used to live in. That was pretty cool. Fucking come by. What was it? We recorded Nick's film project in there.
We did it in the basement.
Buy my DVD!
we did it in the basement, and my roommates heard everything.
Oh, that's great. That was a cool basement. That could have become a total man cave.
Yeah, if it wasn't like the poor acoustics down there. It seems like a nice little basement. It was a nice little basement. But it was alright.
Oh, shit was crazy.
I could not stand how, like... Well, no. Yeah, I think one of the things I could not stand was like... What couldn't I stand?
The people.
No.
My ex that you lived with.
I was fine with that.
Well, when they fucking like got in a fist fight or some shit, right?
Oh yeah, no, that was it was like altercations, which doesn't. Well, we can either talk about it a different time or we can disclose that.
We'll talk about it a different time.
We'll talk about it a different time because I think we get
We're almost up.
Yeah, we're almost up. We're almost up halfway through this podcast.
Oh, 2-hour podcast.
2-hour. I can't do that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I'll get the beers, man. Let's make it a night. Did someone say 24-hour podcast?
Did someone say 24-hour live stream of
where we just watch Seinfeld and comment over it?
My favorite episode is where George thought that dude was flipping him off, and he followed him like 3 cities away. And he found out it was a famous baseball player, like jammed his finger.
What the fuck?
There's a lot of good episodes. Like
oh my god, fucking Seinfeld.
I love the soup episode. No soup for you.
No soup for you. The soup Nazi.
Oh yeah, the soup Nazi.
Can I have some bread? Of course you can. Hey, you really gonna get that stale bread? No bread for you. What about the soup? No soup. That was great.
My favorite was I love that episode where Newman kept threatening to jump and Kramer was just like, "Go ahead and kill yourself. Go ahead and do it while waiting." And then at the end of the episode he finally fucking jumps. And then Kramer's like, "He jumped. I didn't think he was gonna do it." The last thing I said to him, he was on the 3rd floor. He said he was gonna jump. I said, "Wave to me on your way down." I was like,
"What the fuck?"
I'll be on the 2nd floor. Wave to me on your way down. I was like,
oh my god, that's morbid. Oh my god, that didn't age well.
No, there was that episode. There was also that episode where I think it was Kramer. Kramer started golfing on the beach, and then George was lying to a girl that he was a vet. And at the end of the episode, like Kramer lodged like a golf ball into a whale's blowhole, and he bailed, and the wheel was just beached on the fucking like on there, just dying. And they're like, "Somebody's help it! Somebody's help it!" And they're like, "George is a vet! George is a vet!" He's like, "Oh shit! All right." And then he pulls out the golf ball, and then Kramer's just like, "Hole in one!"
What? I fucking love Kramer.
I love Kramer, dude. On
Michael the show. Richards? Not the person. I just like the character. I don't like him as a person.
Michael Richards. Where somebody's wearing a Michael Richards did nothing wrong shirt.
Oh. We all saw the video. I fucking love Dave Chappelle. He was like, "Man, it's been a while since I done stand up here. Does anyone else just see this sign and just think of Kramer blowing up?" I was like, "What the?" It was like, so, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but we all know what he did was terrible. The black man in me just was so disgusted, so appalled, so hurt and offended at a man that I thought was a comedic genius. That's when I learned that I'm only about 10% black and 90% comedian. Because I was thinking, ooh, he's having a tough set.
He's having a rough set. Don't let him get to you, Kramer.
Don't let him get to you, Kramer. You know there's some part in his mind that's just saying, I'll get him next show. Oh, Dave Chappelle's one of the funniest fuckers ever.
He's hilarious. Man, it was terrible. That's why I kind of want to be a comedian. Because it's like that any moment you could just fucking crash and burn.
That was fucking Icarus.
That was, dude. He's Mr. Richards flew close to the sun, too close to the sun.
Oh, that was weird.
Holy shit, dude.
Okay, well,
we're ending on a light note here.
Well, yeah.
A very light note.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for joining us here on the Nap Time Podcast. Always remember, keep your mask on, wash your filthy hands, and, I don't know, wipe your ass or something.
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart.
6 feet.
6 feet. 6 feet!
6 feet! 6 feet!
6 feet! Sir!